This week's Parsha begins with telling the Kohanim, the Jewish priests, that they should not become contaminated by contacting a lifeless body. Now, the same God in the same Torah, he says that when a Jew was contaminated, not a priest, not a Kohen, a regular Israelite, a Yid, was contaminated by a dead body, so he has to be sprayed upon with the ash of the red heifer, the red cow, when it's burnt, and then mix it with water from a living well, and they spray it at him. Who sprays it at this contaminated Jew? A priest, a Kohen. What happens to this Kohen, to this priest who's in the middle of cleansing this contaminated Jew? This Kohen, this priest, becomes contaminated, but just by virtue of his act of cleansing another Jew. That's what the Torah says. Now it says over there, by the laws of the red heifer, that the whole Torah is like described by that law. And it doesn't really say that, but it sort of alludes to the fact that when the Kohen sprays on the contaminated Jew, he becomes cleansed from the ash in the water solution. So the Torah uses like a terminology that indicates that, sort of implies that you see the whole point of God's Torah in this law. Why? Says the Lubavitcher Rebbe, because the whole Torah is like the word hora'ah, instruction. It's there for you to instruct humanity, starting with yourself, starting with your family, starting with your neighbors, starting with your and ending with your country and the world, to instruct humanity to go according to the statutes and the virtues and the ethics and the morals, the moral compass of God, to live a good life. So Judaism, Torah, is about instruction. Now, when you do that, when you engage with all types of society, so you end up getting contaminated because you get into conversations with them. One person is telling you something not nice, maybe that's not so modest. Another person, he's going and telling you about news you don't even want to hear, that will pollute your mind, and you become contaminated during this campaign of instructing people, friends, colleagues around you how to be better people, because you have to be at their level if you want to have a relationship with them, that they should listen to you and be instructed by you. Says the Torah that when a Kohen goes and sprays a contaminated Jew and he becomes contaminated, that is how it goes. That is how it goes in life. It's okay for you to go down your spiritual pedestal and go to a level of a person who you're trying to uplift, even if you're getting your hands a little bit dirty spiritually, even if you're not learning Torah during those moments and you're sort of wasting your time by smiling with that person and having a beer with them. So Hashem should help. We should all instruct all the people around us. We should all uplift all those people, even if it brings us down a bit, because at the end, everybody wins. Moshiach now.